How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to Good Omens with episode number 2 for this season, called The Book. And yeah, I was very much surprised with the tone that the first episode gave off, what I'm expecting for the duration of this season. It was a pretty good opener as we were introduced to Crowley and Aziraphale, who has spent since the beginning of time with each other, doing their own things, as Aziraphale doing angelic stuff because he's an angel, and Crowley doing demonic stuff. And of course, the time came for World's End to arrive with the Antichrist, and yeah, they both had this agreement to watch over the Antichrist, to make sure it was normal and no end of the world shenanigans would happen. Not to make it too good, not to make it too bad, just normal. The problem was, though, they were looking over the wrong child. So yeah, but I just loved the tone that the first episode gave off, and just was surprised how quickly I just snapped into this show. It was just really fun stuff to watch, and those like 50 odd minutes flew by just because of how amazing it was. So yeah, with that said, let's get into Good Omens. This is episode number 2 for season 1. Let's go.
Purchase in a private place because I am buying
pornography.
What?
Gabriel, come into my back room.
No, you don't want to say that.
Extremely easily embarrassed. We must buy our pornography secretively.
Well, all going according to the divine plan. The Hellhound has been set loose, and now the four horsemen of the apocalypse are being summoned. Death,
Four horsemen,
pollution,
awesome.
famine, war.
I mean, not awesome for the Earth,
Who exactly summons them?
Not my department. I believe we outsource that sort of thing.
It's about time, that's what I say. You can't have a war without war.
Sandal,
I mean,
that is very...
Never forget that.
Well, it's not the sort of thing you forget.
I don't trust you, Crowley.
Everything's going just fine. I didn't mean to fool. I just hung around the wrong people.
ooh.
Somebody has to sign a peace agreement first.
They do, and it's me.
Oh, okay, come on. Yeah, she's.
Don't mind me, ladies and gents.
It's the pretty ones,
Well,
isn't
what a
it?
day, eh? Nearly didn't find the place. Someone doesn't believe in signposts, eh?
My given name at Witchfinder Private Mags is Thou Shalt Not Commit Adultery. But you can call me Witchfinder Major
Wait,
Pulsifer.
what? I'm not gonna ask.
So, they don't call you adultery pulsitor?
They do not.
Good man to understand.
No, this is some kind of trap, isn't it?
Booger.
Oh no.
Amongst the easy job, we just had to make sure everything was good for the family. You're the one that's going to have to save the world.
That's a lot of responsibility, kiddo.
Meanwhile, in Dorking, Surrey, Thou Shalt Not Commit Adultery Pulsifer's great-great-great-great-great-grandson should have been in bed hours ago.
Yeah, all right. So can I have everybody's attention, please?
Sorry, I've just got to hit return and I'll be with you.
He doesn't have the he has worse look at computers than me.
His name? You can ask me why if you like.
I was gonna say, well, he's... Is Newton basically Crow for Ruby? He's just got bad luck.
Be here at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Bring scissors.
This guy's weird. I was gonna say, like, if he's the sergeant, then... Yeah, like, surely that name would have rang something in his head, and it did.
Right. To work.
Easy job. Deliver the Antichrist, keep an eye on him.
Yeah, nothing could go
Nice
wrong.
straightforward job, out of spot.
Oh boy.
Is it? Right, you know what I've told you all about leaf spots. I will not stand for them!
He's talking to leaves. It's...
Say goodbye to your friend. You just couldn't cut it. This is gonna hurt you. So
What's
much
going on?
It will hurt me. You guys, grow better!
What he does is put the fear of God into them.
Do 90 miles per hour in central London.
Why not?
You'll get us killed. Well, inconveniently discorporated. Music.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you guys could be killed, right?
A little music. What's a velvet undergrad?
You wouldn't like it.
Go bebop. In the end, it will founder on the rocks of iniquity and vanish.
For my money, it was just an ordinary cock-up.
Yeah. That's basically it. Mistakes happen.
Hey, Liz. What are you guys playing?
The British Inquisition.
Come on,
The
Wednesday.
British
Sounds like fun.
Everyone expects the British Inquisition.
Evil Witch Wensleydale. Don't do it again. And now you go off the torturing swing and let someone else have a turn.
Right, well, you kids are hilarious, but I'm gonna keep looking, so...
Oh.
I like spooky. Big spooky family. Let's go talk to some nuns.
Oh! Oh!
Blue.
They've been paintballed.
Paint.
Hey, you both been hit.
So this is now a paintball.
Oh.
See, he's a good soul, even if he's
Impressive hardware.
even if he's demonic.
Millie from accounts caught me on the elbow. Who's winning?
You're all going to lose.
Wait, did he just...
They wanted real guns, so I gave them what they wanted.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Who said you couldn't trust those people from purchasing?
No one's killing anyone. They're all having miraculous escapes. Wouldn't be any fun otherwise.
Oh, so is it like pretend real bullets?
I've always said that deep down, you really are quite a nice...
Shut it! I'm a demon, I'm not nice. I'm never nice. Nice is a four-letter word. I'm not.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Sorry to break up an intimate moment. Can I help?
What was his name? Where did he come from? And what did he do with the baby?
I don't know.
Records. There must have been records.
Yes, there were lots of records. We were very good at keeping records.
Well, where are they?
Burned in the fire.
Ah, well that's helpful.
Hasta!
Well,
yeah.
Is there any
flashes of love?
But ridiculous.
Oh no, they're gonna hit! Oh! Oh!
I hit someone.
You hit our best chance of stopping the anti.
I think I hit my head.
I think you hit more than that.
No bones broken.
Now in return, she will help you guys out. Oh!
My bike. Make a left.
Oh Lord, heal this bike. I got carried away.
Oh, you can drop me off here.
He was being nice, okay? Nothing screams nice than fixing someone's bike, giving it gears. She's not gonna get her book.
Oh look, it is politically speaking.
No.
No, neither am I. So we tell our respective operatives to look for the boy. Unless you have a better idea.
Ducks!
What about ducks?
They're what water slides off.
Drive the car.
Crowley, I love him.
It has to belong to the young lady you hit with your car.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. I'm not
She
going to
hit
returning
him.
lost property. That's what you'll lot do.
Oh, Lord.
Send it to the Tadfield post office.
It's what you're looking for. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, jolly good, yes. Rather.
As it will both.
I mean, that's what I would do. I would... Apple, there we go. Spent all day reading these prophecies. He is not what he is. Oh, says he is. I kind of want this book, even though it's fiction.
Beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 666.
Hey! 666! Oh Lord, it is! Oh my God, no!
04666, Arthur Young here.
Dad, look, I got Dog to walk on his hind legs.
Oh no! Hind
Sorry.
leg!
Right number.
Right number! So the question is he gonna, like, tell Crowley that he has now found the Antichrist? Because, yeah, we were just left on that moment. He did tell Crowley, I will contact you if I do find him, and now he's found the right number. Sometimes it is the simplest roads, though. Like, there is this feeling that it can't be as simple, but sometimes it is, I guess. And of course, 666, yeah. Yeah, I felt like this was another fun addition. We got some new characters who will play off some key importance. Especially, one of the Four Horsemen, who is very, very attractive. But yeah, I'm assuming they will introduce the rest of the Four Horsemen in other... Like, they're going to stretch things out. Like, this episode was the introduction of one. Next episode might have the introduction of two. They're building things and pacing it well, I'm sensing, because we're only two episodes in out of 6. So yeah, I think it's 6, but yeah, they're pacing things out well. They're not they didn't cram so much in, because they were cramming I wouldn't say cramming a few things in, but they were introducing a few key concepts, such as the pulsivers as well. Like you had the witch hunter guy back 300 years ago, who burnt Agnes, the last true witch of England. And then you fast forward time and you saw their descendants, Pulsifer, laying back with a Pulsifer descendant back into the witch, I guess, finding crowd with Agnes's descendant. I believe it is, and I'm gonna try and say it, because she said it and I was like, wait, what? Anathema, I think she's called. So yeah, Anathema. Yeah, with Anathema being the key to potentially stopping the Antichrist. So yeah, I loved that scene, though, that oblivious scene where Anathema was looking for the Antichrist and they were looking for the witch, and they were oblivious that they found it, but they haven't realized it. So yeah, although I am really excited for the prospect of Newton. And why do I feel like them two are going to become a thing, potentially? Especially with Newton's bad luck, like, because he has the worst look of all time. And, I watch Ruby, but he has some real harsh look. But I can see that irony that them two will potentially become a thing. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, because I'm really interested. We kind of have a feeling about what Anathema has going for her. For Newton, he's going to find that descendant, And what happens there, it remains up for debate, because he's teaming up with that sergeant, and he will probably have some harsh words with Anathema. But I can kind of sense that Newton is gonna have this like attraction to her. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see though. But I got a bit mixed up as well. Like I realized, with Newton, because for some stupid reason, I thought he was the descendant of Agnes, even though he clearly stated he was Newton Pulsifer. So yeah, but no, it was just silly me. It was a really it was really good in being introduced to these like new characters, and then Crowley and Aziraphale took they weren't broadcasted much for the first part, and then the second half we got to them as they were trying to narrow down the search for the Antichrist after realizing they have to go way back to the start, which the convent is now turned into a paintball course, with some very, very interesting moments there, like Crowley managed to turn all the paintballs, ammunition rounds or whatever, into real bullets. Although they weren't real bullets in it. They were real bullets, but they weren't real to the sense they would kill someone, but they were still real enough. Like the compound was definitely real. So yeah, but I don't know. They were like fake in a sense, weren't they? So yeah, because he made sure that they had real ammunition, but he held back to the point where he would cause fatalities. He held back that potential scenario, but it still caused quite the commotion, didn't it? So yeah, but I really found it interesting that he said that he is not as evil as he should be because he hung with the wrong people, influencing, especially with his connection with Aziraphale. His full potential is, I guess, not reached because of his connectivity with Aziraphale. So, yeah, I really, really found that a very interesting comment, because we know he's not as, I guess, bloodlust as his colleagues when it comes to producing demonic cases, but he can still call, he like in the last episode, when he was comparing what he did to the rest. I brought down a whole of London network for mobile phone coverage, and in this episode he turned the ammunition to real ammunition, but not fatal. Not fatal. It is very interesting to find that he does have that. He does have that stoppage in him. Like he doesn't go full too far as a demon should do. But I do love his character, and again, the connection between him and Aziraphale is really, really fun stuff to see, especially when they confronted Anathema when they both collided. So yeah, and you saw how Aziraphale was tending to her, was prioritizing her, and then Crowley was more concerned about the condition of his car, wasn't he? So yeah, to the point where he could have just drove on or whatever, but he still stopped and still paid attention to her. But like I said, he prioritized I guess more selfish reasons, but then again, Aziraphale had it perfectly handled. It was pretty good stuff though, this episode, introducing some new characters, and I will be very, very interested to see the rest of the Four Horsemen. Like I said, the direction of where Newton is going to go, like I said, I do expect that ironic, connectivity between him and the Descendant, especially if he's agreed to join the witch hunting thing. I do expect some kind of ironic coupling, like, oh, we didn't expect this to happen. But yeah, it was pretty great. I was very interested to see, to see the direction they would go with the witch finder in the book. and it went into a very, very interesting way with us knowing about the witch being burnt, giving the book to her descendants. And I loved, like, the first prophecy that was read was, like, an apple that can't be eaten, referring to the company Apple. So, yeah, it didn't... What's funny, though, I should have got it, and it didn't click until, it was, like, a few moments later. So, yeah. But it was a pretty solid episode. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this. There was a lot of funny moments involved. Even, like, what I was very, very surprised with was the 17th century scene was pretty more comedic, especially Pulsifer's, his name. Yeah, I thought that was really, really awesome. What was it? Thou shalt not commit adultery, Pulsifer. Yeah, there was, like, I was surprised with how they I don't know why, because, like I said, we've established that this show does have some comedic context involved, especially with the relationship between Crowley and Aziraphale. And yeah, I'm still surprised with how humorous the 17th century scene was when they burnt Agnes, the last true witch. So yeah, but I'm not complaining whatsoever. We also got to see one of the former nuns from the last episode, who I think now owns the paintball manor, doesn't she? So yeah. At least she had that. At least she has it going good for her, because she was, like, not looked too keenly on with her fellow sisters, was she? But yeah, we got to see her again, as they did put her in some nice stasis to reveal information to both Aziraphale and Crowley. And I just got to say, I do love the fact that, you know, the, like, SWAT team were there, like, and they were just casually walking out. So yeah, no, it was a really great episode. I just really loved how this episode introduced new characters and kind of established the beginning of their paths, and I will be very interested to see their journey throughout the show. But yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what happens next, especially now that Aziraphale has kind of located the location of the Antichrist. So yeah, but with that said, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!